Hello all you night readers. Welcome to Tarot Days and Nights. I hope you're all doing well. It's good to have you all here. Thanks for being here. Hope everybody is doing well, and I hope you all had a good day or a good night or a good whichever. Let me see what we got going on here. All right, let's get us in. So our theme for the next 24 hours is the fates. What do the fates have for us? Yeah, what do the fates have for us? Always a good question, right? You never know until it happens. So interesting, right? How you doing, Yvonne? What's going on? I missed you this morning show. Not used to that. Not used to having no Farrells at the morning show. TJ, I saw a beautiful picture of your daughter. She's a very, very lovely little girl. I say little, but she's not really little, but she's young. A nice picture of getting ready for school. That was nice. All right, Yvonne, what do we got for you? Yeah, let's see. All right, so I see where you are happy with what's going on. Close, very close to your family, right? In the close-knit family. I talk about your close-knit family, and I talk about the extended family, right, with you. And I'm really talking about the close-knit family. I think there is that happiness, that whole idea of, you guys being joyful and happy and successful and warm, right? Warm with that light. The Queen of Swords tells me that something's going on, of course, that you are detaching yourself from. You're detaching yourself from something that is not good. It is really hurting, and it's bothering everyone, right? Because this detachment is hurting you badly. I think I think this is what has to be done, but I think you also feel terrible about it. And I think you have to look towards your future to see, right? You have to look toward your future to see if this is going to be something that's going to go on for a long time, or what's happening, what's going on in the future. And I think your future is going to show you that there is that. I think you have to be confident in your decision, right? You have to be confident in your decision to detach yourself, to distance yourself, to sever the ties with things going on right now. And I think that is a big deal. I see that as being extremely important. And, you're going to have to understand that you have to be confident in that. No matter how bad it hurts, the hurt will go away, but the actions won't. The actions won't go away. All right, Yvonne, that's what I see for you. Jesse Angel, how are you? Good to have you here again tonight. Thanks for coming back. Your question this evening is, what is the biggest change coming up for you this month? Hello, Lisa. Hello, Talking About Games. Hello, Selena, Beautiful Aries, TJ, Erica, Angelisa, Freedom. Oh, gosh, everybody, right? Everybody's here. Xena, Ursula, GI Baby. It is good to have you all here. All right, so what is the biggest change coming for you this month? There we go. All right, let's see what we get. Are you in a relationship, Jesse Angel? If you are, just let me know. All right, so here's what I get then for you. Here's what I'm getting. I think you are holding on to this relationship very tightly. I think you really, you have a grip on it. Like you don't want to let go. You want to hold on to it. And that just tells me that you are happy with the place you're at in this relationship. I wouldn't say it's an insecurity thing. I would just say that it's a happiness that, you're so happy with the way the relationship is now that you don't want it to go anywhere. You don't want to let go of it, of course. I think you're very smart, right? By the wise old owl down here. I think you are a good listener from the bat. I think you're good at communicating. I think you really communicate your feelings very well to your partner. But I do think there's times when there is a bit of conflict between the two of you. And that conflict kind of, it doesn't get to a point where it's, anything bad, like physical bad or anything. I just think that your partner is kind of prone to, maybe if there's a big fight between the two of you or a big argument or something to that point between the two of you, I think your partner kind of would rather walk away from the argument than continue in it. And that is, sometimes that's okay. Sometimes it's better just to walk away and let cooler heads prevail, right? The Nine of Pentacles tells me that you have achieved the success that you wanted when it comes to this relationship. You really have. You feel very good about it. You feel you're happy, right? You are happy, but not just on the outside. You're happy on the inside. And then the Knight of Cups just tells me that this partner of yours is the right person for you, right? They are very charming. They are very calm and relaxed. They are very seductive. If it's a man, he would be your Prince Charming, right? That would be my description. That's the description for me for the Knight of Cups. Prince Charming, your knight in shining armor, right? So The biggest thing that's changing for you this month coming, now that I've told you all about that stuff, right, is I believe that, there's the bottom of the deck, as you can see. I believe that you're going to have some kind of business success, and it's going to help you provide for your family. That's really what I think is going to happen. That's how I feel about it. All right, Jesse, thank you so much for your question, and thanks for being here. It was a weird morning without any Farrells here. Talking about games, just want to say thank you for your help earlier today. I do appreciate that. I felt like I needed all the help I could get. For anybody who's new, and if you're here on YouTube, if you would do me a favor, please subscribe, right? Hit like and subscribe, get those notifications. If you get notifications on YouTube every day, I put out daily tarot tips. And today's seemed to be right on the money. It really did, for at least for me. You can always go back on through my YouTube stuff and see what the daily tarot tip was for the day and see if it made sense to any of you. But I do. It did really make sense. It really made sense to me. Yeah. I didn't know it when I recorded it that it was going to make such sense by the end of the day, but it certainly did. All right. So you're reading, Lisa. I see. Again, I got the 9 of Pentacles, the same one I just had before. I see all that achievement, right? All that satisfaction in your family, right? You're a close little family. I see how much your son looks just like your partner. He looks just like your boyfriend, I swear. They're like twins. But yeah, I see that happiness. I see that success. You feel, you have self-worth. You know you are worth something. You have that good feeling of things. And, but no matter how much that is, again, the things that are going on in your life, and believe it or not, this is the same card I got for your sister. It is hurting, right? It hurts you no matter how much you know the situations that are going on in your life are the right thing to do and the right way to walk on and move on, right? Moving on. It still hurts. It still hurts. The Queen of Pentacles tells me that you are the planner, right? You're the organizer. I think we talked about this yesterday, actually, but there's just no follow through with you. So when things are going on and people want things planned for you, I mean, when people want to have a party or something and they want some help, they come to you to plan it and they come to you to organize it, and then they go to somebody else to do it. Right? But you are very generous with your time, with your help, with the things you do, and you're very nurturing to your family. The 3 of Rods shows me that you have overcome, right? You really have overcome everything that's going on. I shouldn't say you've completely overcome it. I should say that you're at a point where you are getting there, because like I said, that hurt still is happening. And that still leads to sadness, right? It still leads to the sadness. Even if it's not right out in the open, it's in your mind. You know how you know how it's making you feel inside. But that's what I see for you, Elise. That is what I see for you. Thank you. Thanks for being here. I have to tell you, honestly, this morning when I did not see the two of you here, I really thought something was wrong with Facebook. Because I get so used to it, right? So talking about games, it's great to have you here. Thank you so much. And again, this morning was quite a morning. Hey, Ross. Tara Latora, how are you? Ray Mark and Rachel Love. Asia, how are you? Oh, of course I missed you guys. I really did think something was wrong with all of Facebook. I am doing well. Again, if you guys are new, please do me the favor of subscribing. If you're on YouTube, subscribe, like, and get notifications. If you are new on Facebook, then follow my Facebook page. It's the same name as the YouTube page, The Knight Reader. Where's it? The right over there. Knight Reader Tarot. 3 words. YouTube and Facebook are the same name. And also give me like a thumbs up or something over there. Or a heart or something nice. I don't know. Something to make me feel good, please. I know. All right. You'd like to know about your future with the girl you're currently dating. How close are you with this girl talking about games? Wow, it's past midnight, Ross. Yeah. Tell me something. Yeah, I hope so too. Number one, that was quite intense. What is your first initial? Talking about games, what's your first initial of your name? I don't need you. You don't have to put your whole name. I don't. She's an every now and then girlfriend. Okay. That's good to know. I think it's going to take some patience and understanding to yes, okay, that's good. That's a lot easier for me. I can call you Tag if you want, TAG. Or I can call you S. I think this girl that you're dating is, it takes a lot of patience. Just takes a lot of patience out of you. And that's tough, right? That's a tough way to go. I am afraid, though, that somebody's going to get their heart broken. Somebody's going to get their heart broke because it's just too much. It just seems like it's too much maintenance, maybe is the word. I hate to use that, but I think so. I think there's just too much going on that, on and off again just isn't working. And, I'm not sure that it's going to, I'm not sure that it's going to be able to continue, because I think if it continues, the hurt is just going to be more. And I think there's going to have to be someone walks away from this relationship. Again, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, but the walking away is the way to go. And I do see again that there is movement away from this relationship. moving away, definitely. But I believe that, again, if you are patient, and I've got patience, this is all about patience here, and this is about patience and understanding over here. And, with that patience, healing will happen. And when the healing happens, then you will feel better. You'll have a better peace of mind, because I'm just not sure that this is the right person for you. I'm just not seeing where this is really, I know, and, we worked so well together this morning, and now I have to give you bad news, right? Again, you got to remember, though, I'm just a guy on the internet reading cards. So you got to keep that in mind. But yeah, that's what I see. That is really what I see for you. All right. Princess, thank you so much for subscribing. I do appreciate that. That is a wonderful thing. So yeah, remember, all my readings are just for entertainment purposes only. And, that's just the way. You just take what I have to say, and then you put your own spin on it, and you put your own thoughts into it, because of course everyone has free will, right? Everybody's got free will, and anything I tell you, whether it's past, present, or future, can be completely different or completely wrong. And if it's future, of course, then it can be completely changed. Remember that. So if you ask me what's happening in the future, I will tell you what the cards say to me, what they mean, and what they feel for me to tell you. But if it's not something you want, you can change things. You can make it you make your own future, not me. I don't make your future. So, all right. So, Selena, it's nice to have you here too. It's always good to have you. See, I usually have a daytime group and a nighttime group. And then I have a couple people who come to both. And now, as tag, you are now in the come to both group. Why does the 10 of Swords keep coming up? And the 3 of Swords? I don't want this. All right, so you want to know if the two of you and your boyfriend, should stay in or out of state. I think where you are right now makes you happy. I think you have closer relationships right where you are. You're either close to your family or close to his family in the state you're in. Thank you. Yeah, it is just guidance. But yeah, so anyhow, Selena, I do think that you're close to family, somebody's family, his or yours, one or the other, or both maybe. I think if you move out of state, that whole family dynamic will change, right? The whole dynamic will change. And yeah, okay, so you're closer to your family, which if you move out of state, I think that's going to hurt. I think that's really going to hurt your feelings. And I see that separation of you and your family not being really good. I think you're close with your family. I think we've almost had a discussion about this once, that you are close with your family. And I think that separation would be difficult. The Queen of Pentacles tells me, same thing. You are very generous. You're down to earth. You are relaxed where you are. I think you're getting the point of where I'm going with this, right? I think if you moved away, right, you would not be able to have all of the things you have now. Okay. You're close. Okay, so you're close to a point. You're close to a point enough that it would hurt their feelings and it would be difficult to leave. I'll tell you, I know that much. I can guarantee that much. And like I said, I think if you moved out of state, you just would not be able to attain as many things and as much as you have now. I think you would lose things in the transition. Not possessions, but just the whole family dynamic, like I said. All right. So that's what I see. I think it's better for you to stay in your state, in the state you are in. I stay in my state of confusion all the time. Beautiful Aries, it's wonderful to have you. You know, it's really, you know, and I say to everybody, oh, it's nice to have you here. I'm so glad you're here and stuff like that. And it sounds like maybe it's not genuine, but it truly is. That's the thing. The thing is, I really am happy that you guys are all here. That's what keeps the show going, right? Having everyone here. So, yeah, let's see what we get here for you. Will your boyfriend propose before the end of the year? Interesting. My youngest son just got engaged this weekend. It was a very weird weekend. My youngest son got engaged, and my oldest son told me he's getting divorced. How weird, huh? Yeah. What a strange weekend it was. All right, so I believe that I see good things. I really do see good things here, even though we start off with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups usually means walking away from something and not coming back, not looking back, not being part of it ever again, kind of thing. And I would be willing to say that this is not somebody physically walking away. I really believe that this is bad rubbish, if you would. It's all bad memories and anything that's gone on in the past that you guys need to purge out. This is that. This is what's going on. This is what you need to do before there can be a proposal, before there can be a marriage. If there's anything hanging over the two of you that you need to get rid of, and you need to get either out in the open or just to forget about, right? Like I said, goodbye to bad rubbish, right? That's what you have to do first. If you do that, once you do that, I should say, not even if, once, because that's what you have to. It's just a have to do. If you want this to happen, you have to do that. But if you do, and when you do, things will be wonderful. You will achieve what you want to achieve. You will accomplish and complete this relationship with a proposal. You'll find your purpose in life. You will find your place in life. Right? I think you're very able to do this. I think you're able to do it. I think you're very active, and I think that makes things really good because I believe the two of you enjoy doing activities together. Right? I don't know that you're just a sit around the house kind of person. Sometimes, probably sometimes you are, but I don't think all the time. I don't think it's an all the time thing. I think there's things you like to go do. I think you really are looking at the big picture of your life and want to see what is out there. What is that big picture look like? And that, of course, that big picture looks like you getting proposed to and then getting married and having a wonderful life. And, that's the big picture that you're looking at. I see movement here, and I think it's just a matter of, you and your boyfriend moving closer and closer and closer. I think the two of you are really feeling a lot closer, and really getting a lot closer. I don't think it's just, oh, well, I feel good today about our relationship, so I think we should get married, right? I think it's more of the idea that you're getting closer all the time, right? Just all the times. All right. So that's what I get for you, beautiful Aries. I think it'll happen before the end of the year. Sure, I do. I am thinking so. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm just trying to read some comments really quick. Hey, Lorraine. Nice to see you. Princess. Suzanne. How are you? Linda Grobler. You're sorry you're back? Don't be sorry you're back. I'm glad you're here. I think I know what you mean, though. I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, from South Africa. That explains it. It's like 12:30, half past midnight there. So, all right, Erica, what's happening? Talk to me. What's the purpose of Jay in my life? He's been acting weird. Why? What's wrong? What's the purpose? We've been friends for years, and your life is crazy. Look at that. You changed your picture. People think I don't notice the details. Okay. People think I don't shuffle well, and those people are absolutely correct. I used to be a good shuffler. I used to be a magician. I used to do magic. All right. Erica Ann. What is his purpose in life? Does he have a purpose? Does Jay have any purpose in your life? You've been friends for years. That's the part that's kind of confusing me right here with what I'm seeing. I think, wow, I am so confused just by what I'm seeing. Because I really want to say one thing and then it doesn't support anything else that I see. I think Jay is going away. And I think that's why he's acting weird. He's afraid that it's going to hurt your feelings. And I think that's the problem. think he is kind of looking to change things in his life. And it's, and part of that is to prioritize. And part of his priority is to, that he needs to move away. The Emperor tells me that, first off, I think he's a little bit older than you are, but I think he was a very stable person in your life. We're not saying it was a relationship. I'm not saying that. It wasn't like, oh, okay, well, he made your relationship stable. No, but he was a stable friend. He was a friend that you knew you could count on, right? He made you feel secure. When you needed help and stuff, you knew you could get in touch with Jay. And I think he knows that. And I think that's why he's afraid that if he goes, it's going to hurt your feelings. I think you have to make a decision, right? Do you tell him how you really feel or not? Do you tell him how you really feel? Because Erica Ann, I think there's feelings there. I think you have feelings for him. And I think that's the problem. Because I think he has feelings too, but he knows he has to leave. He's gonna miss the nurturing aspect of you being there for him all the time too. Yeah, exactly. He's got feelings for you, and I have to tell you, I truly believe you have feelings for him. All right? And I think that's the problem. He knows he's going somewhere. He knows he's going somewhere. Now, if he's really smart, he'd ask you to go with him. You and your daughter. Linda Grobler. What's going on? Can I please do a reading for you regarding your husband drifting apart and you don't know what's going on? He's going to prison, Adriana? Adriana, I don't know how you and Erica, I guess you and Erica Ann are friends, or are you related? Because I just don't, I know that you know stuff, but I don't know that I don't know how you two know each other. I always am curious about that. Samantha, I am so happy to see you. I really am. Ah, yes, you're friends. Okay. He's been talking about moving to Georgia. So that makes perfect sense. And going to prison? Is he really going to prison? Good boy, that makes a lot of sense. It makes a whole lot of sense because, of course, he was on that raft, right? And what do they say when you go to prison? You've been sent up the river. You've been sent up the river. And Erica Ann, are you getting yourself into another situation that's not going to be any good for you? Something to think about. Linda Grobler, what's going on with you and your husband? I think you guys had a really close relationship. I think everything was happy. I think you were good emotionally together. And I think that he was the perfect husband for a long, long time, for quite a while. Probably maybe 10 years. 10 years-ish, I'm guessing, about. I see that he is... I think, this is what, and this is only what I think, because this is what I'm kind of seeing. And this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like he is probably... It did. Eric Ann, I'm happy for you. That's awesome. Linda, that's true. Exactly 10. How weird is that, right? I'm going to ask you, is he in his 40s? Is he like mid 40s ish? Because that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm seeing for him. I think he is all of a sudden becoming very adventurous. I think he's going through a point in life where he wants to be a free spirit, right? He wants to find himself. And I think that's what the problem is. I see where that going away, right? I see where there's that whole going away from each other thing. 47. Yep, exactly. I said mid 40s. That's mid-ish, right? I'd agree. I do see where that's going away. I think this is all about, again, him becoming, he wants to be a free spirit. He wants to go out and he wants to try other things. I don't think I'm not, I don't believe that I'm talking about other people. I don't think so. I just think he's, more of going out with his friends and hanging out with them, and just kind of doing things that are, that are uncharacteristic to him. Right? That's what I think. I think it's just all kinds of things like that are very not in his normal character. Like I said, I think maybe he's going to a bar to hang out with his friends after work, or on the weekend, or to watch a game, or to, sports is back on TV. So maybe, to watch a sporting event, something like that. And, it's just seems to be more than normal, more than it ever was before, even if it ever was in the first place at all. Now it's way more than it ever was. But I do see, if you are willing to give him a little bit of room and a little bit of just a little bit of room in the relationship, let him spread his wings a little bit. Make sure you are still protecting yourself. Make sure you're still protected. Make sure you are knowledgeable about the things he's doing. And if that's the case, then maybe the two of you need to sit down and talk about some rules. I know rules aren't good at 47 years old for him, but if you do that, I see that there is an emotional healing going on. I really do. And this emotional healing will come around. It may may take a little while. It's probably going to take like a good few months. He's being sneaky. That's not good. I didn't want to think that part. I didn't want to think towards the sneaky part. I didn't want to think that maybe somebody else could be involved in this, other than just his normal friends. But if he's being really sneaky, then I got to remember. I almost have to be willing to guess that, then maybe this is not that new emotional healing, but just new emotions being out there for him. Yeah. He never tells you who he's talking to. He never, you never get to see his phone. You're never allowed to touch it. He's got a code on there to block, not to block, but to keep everything secret and hidden. And I know, I can see it almost as plain as day. So that's what I get. I'm very sorry, Linda. I am very sorry. I just don't know that it's really that good. I don't see where it's wonderful for you. I think it's just going to be something that you're going to have to decide. Is this really the way the things are going to go? Is this really the way you want things to be? And how is that going to work? Is it going to work? So, something to think about, all right? That's what I see, though. Yeah, so... Yeah, so Erica Ann, you did exactly like I said. You did well at court and things went your way. Exactly what I was saying. That's exactly what we talked about, right? I kind of told you that was exactly what was going to happen. I'm glad. Ross, things are fine with the family. My son is getting divorced. It's for the best, I have to say. And my son is getting married. Well, he's just thrilled. And so, yeah, everything's fine. Everything's good. Where am I? Rachel Love, I see you all over the place and I don't see any questions. Suzanne Riley, I see you here though. I see you. I did not miss TJ. My whole chat from the first 50 messages on the top are all gone because there's so much chat going on. Don't forget, folks, if you want to guarantee a reading, because we are about 15 minutes from the end of the show, if you want to guarantee a reading, the only way to do that is to donate. Donation information is across the bottom of the screen, scrolling. It's also in the show description. So if you definitely want to have a reading tonight, that is the way to guarantee it. I do choose questions at random. I choose them at random, and there's a lot of people here. I can guarantee that I won't get to everybody in 15 minutes. That's for sure. I know it seems like I take my time when I do these readings, but I take my time for everyone when I do readings for them. So, it's not like I'm taking more time for one than someone else. Sometimes there's just points that have to get across, and I feel like it's important to tell the whole story. That's why I don't just do one card or two cards like you see some people do on the internet, right? Oh, they'll pull a card for you and that's it. And I understand that's why a lot of people, when they come on here, say, oh, can I have a card? Well, yeah, you can have 5 of them. If you ask real nice. Just kidding. So, Suzanne, what's going on? I think you have somebody, again, I think we talked about this the other day. I think you have someone who is helping you. And I think they are going to be leaving soon, and that's not making you feel really good. It's kind of making you feel bad because that's going to change everything, right? It's going to change your whole life at this point. It's going to change all the ways that you do things every single day. So that's difficult, right? That's become very difficult. You know, I think that your honesty and your compassion is overwhelming. And I think anything you have, I do think that everything you have, you are holding on to, right? You're really holding on to everything because, you know, money's tight everywhere, right? It is for me, I'll tell you that. I knew that part. So I know it's tight everywhere with everyone. And that's a difficult thing. So I think that's what's going on. I really think that's what's going on. Your best friend is very sick. All right. That's kind of what's showing here. I did not say it. I didn't say it because I didn't know that. I didn't get that. I got that. What I was really seeing was that somebody who comes and helps you each day with different things is only going to be there temporarily. I did not see that your friend was sick, but I will say that card clearly shows one person helping another that looks like they are probably sick. But what my reading was all about, I think, is somebody that, again, that helps you, that works, that does things for you, is kind of is leaving because it's only a temporary thing that they were there for. And I don't think that is, I think that's upsetting. I still think that's the truth. I still think that reading is correct also. But a sick friend, I'm very sorry about. All right. So, Ross, what's your question? I got your donation. Thank you so much for donating, and I appreciate that. And now I just have to find your question. As you can see, it's not quite as easy when you're doing this on your own. Ross, I don't see your question, so I know you're typing it. There it is. What advice could I receive to improve my life? What advice could I give to you to possibly improve your life? All right, let's see what we get here. Let us see. You know, I don't know that your life is so bad. I really don't. You have the very prosperous 10 of Pentacles here, right? It tells me all about prosperity, and You're happy, being happy about your life and being happy about your family. I think there's just a lot of things going on in your life. So, all right, so let's talk about how to improve this. How to improve things. You have a lot of things going on all at once, right? So you prioritize. You take the things that you don't need to do now and you put them away. You get rid of them and don't worry about it. That'll cut back on a lot of things. That'll improve your life, right? If you don't have as much to do. You have to conquer the inner struggle that's going on in your life right now. Something's going on that is just a struggle that you have to kind of, you got to let it go. You got to move it. You got to move on from it, because again, that will improve your life, right? Struggles are bad. Struggles aren't going to help anybody. They never do. The Queen of Wands tells me that you are successful. I think you're successful and very determined at being successful. I think whatever you've done and whatever you're fighting about and fighting for here, I think you are, like I said, very determined to get it done. I think you have a very powerful charm, right? I think you're charming, but I think behind that is a power that you can use. And I truly believe that, to improve your life, of course, there's always you have the family already. And of course, just constantly getting closer and closer and closer with your partner, right? They're very charming. You're very calm. You're very relaxed. And I think that would bring the two of you together just more and more. And I think all those things combined will make your life a lot happier. I think so. All right. So that's what I see. That is what I see for you. Thank you again for being so generous. I do appreciate your donation. You have no partner? I thought we talked about that. I thought you did. I'm sorry, and I got that wrong then. I got that wrong with you. So then that last card tells me that find one. That'll improve your life. No, but it does tell me that there is that knight in shining armor, right? Prince Charming. I told you all about being charming. So, yeah, it's tough. That would, of course, make your life better. If that's what you want. Only if it's what you want. All right. Where am I here? I was looking for... somebody who I have not read for in a while and is here all the time. And that is Lorraine Farrell. Lorraine. Don't forget, if you want to guarantee a reading, I'm only going to have time for one more after this one, unless there are donations. Donations I will stick around for, because I do get, like I said, I do guarantee those readings for donations. So keep that in mind. All right, Lorraine, general reading. So I think you are on the move. I think you're moving away from something or someone. I don't know. I'm not sure who that is, but I do think that you are making a distance between you and someone else. And I think that is difficult for you. And I think I told that to your sisters, that this spread out thing here is very difficult, right? Nobody looks happy. None of them look happy. I do think that you're very sympathetic to the situations that are going on in your life. And I think that you are someone that, although you're shy, you give counseling to some members of your family, of your whole family, of the big family, right? I think the Six of Cups is just telling me that you really are, you're very nostalgic, right? You like to look back on things, and you can kind of see that here, right? Where she's, just kind of staring at the stars and thinking about her past, and this is this is how life is, and I remember when this happened, and this and this and this happened. I think I do see though that the relationship you're in now, because I do believe you're in a relationship now, I think it's pretty strong. I think it's a strong relationship, and I've actually read for you a couple times, in the past, where I've asked you if you could possibly be pregnant, and I've never got an answer. But I do see a very strong relationship. But this is the part that kind of makes me sad, right? That you've decided you have to split off from someone, and things are not happy about it. Things are not happy. It just makes you feel bad. All right. So, all right. So I have one more reading I can do. I have not seen any other donations come in. You guys don't need to look at my phone with me, I don't think. No more donations. So this will be my last reading unless one comes in during this reading. Kiss, what's up? Does Kamar love you? Does Kamar love you? I appreciate you all being here. Again, if you did not get a reading, I'm sorry. You can. I do have 2 shows a day, every single day, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time and 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So if you did not get a reading tonight, come back maybe a little earlier tomorrow night and get in, and I will try and do a reading for you tomorrow. All right. Does Kamar love you? Yeah, he does. Look at that. The lovers. What a way to start. The lovers on one side and the world on the other. Yeah, he loves you. Yep. He thinks he treats you very fairly. He thinks he is, he believes that that's exactly it. You are treated very fair by him. But I feel like you don't quite believe that. I don't think you believe it. And I think that's causing you anxiety and insecurity. These two almost look like they're in the same position, right? They're very sad. They don't want to see what's going to happen in the future. They're both looking towards the future, right? They're looking this way, which is the future. but they don't want to see it. So they cover their eyes. It's all about insecurity and anxiety. And I think that's what's being caused by this. I think if you can get this part and this part together, you'd be okay. If you would talk and explain to Kamar how you feel about things and how you are not feeling good about the way you're treated and stuff, how you feel like you're left out of things and insecure and anxious over it all. And he tells you how fair he thinks he treats you. I think if you talk to each other about it and you come to some type of an accord, some type of an agreement, I think things will get better. I think you will achieve what you want to achieve with Kamar. I think you'll find your place and your purpose. And that's what I really see for you. All right, Kiss? So thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I don't see here where anybody is telling me they donated, and I do not have any donations. So that was my last reading. All right. I hope you all had a good night. Thank you so much for everybody being here. Again, if you did not get a reading tonight, please come back tomorrow night. I will gladly try my best to do your reading. Samantha, Ariel, thank you so much for being here. I know I did not get to do a reading for you, but I was just happy to see you here. And you know exactly why. All right. So thank you all. I do appreciate it. And I will see you all tomorrow. I'm here again. When am I here again? Let's see. 11:30 a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. every single day. And I will be here tomorrow. So thank you. Thank you all for being here. And thank you all for your support each and every night that you're here. I hope you have a good day or a good evening based on where you are. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye now.